Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm back with a new short movie. The name of the short movie is What If Naruto Was the Genius? And yeah, guys, it is an unscripted movie as well. Now, before continuing this, shout out is due where it is due. Shout out to my boy Anime Boy 666 for suggesting me this idea. I'm gonna be following his comment or plot as much as possible. Yeah, it's kind of a broken what if, but oh well, there are a lot of broken, animes as well, such as One Punch Man, literally the most broken character ever, and my favorite as well. So aside from that, yeah. Hope you like today's story, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. I haven't done so, and yeah, some of you guys did not enjoy, my first Gacha Life reaction video, but you know what? I'm gonna try to improve. And I too myself didn't like that video that much, to be honest, because yeah, I just tried to finish it up as much as possible because I had to make it from the scratch again. But now I have enough time to make a new video and work on a new project. I'm gonna begin right now. So yeah, stay tuned for that. If you like it or not, I don't know, man. Seriously, I don't know at this point what I'm trying to do even with my second channel. But oh well. Yeah, enough about me and my second channel. Let's begin with our today's story and roll the intro. Our story begins in Konoha no Sato on October 12th, 2 days after Naruto's birth, as we see that the village was in peaceful and ongoing condition as it was in usual days. As now we go towards Uzumaki Namikaze household to see that Kushina and Minato were inside the house, in front of a crib in which laid Naruto Uzumaki, the firstborn of both Minato and Kushina Uzumaki Namikaze, as they were trying to play with their kid because they were just so happy and feeling blessed. As suddenly they heard a knock on the door. As Minato then said, Kushina, can you? As Kushina looked at him with a deadpan look, "You're the man of the house. Go open the door, Minato." As Minato sighed, "Fine, jeez." As he went to open the door, only to see that it was his sensei and Tsunade Senju there, her wife sensei. "Ah, Tsunade-sama. Sensei, it's so nice to meet you. Well, how can we miss our student's best day? Eh, Tsunade?" Whatever, Jiraiya. I'm here to see the kid." As both of them went inside, as Tsunade then lifted up Naruto in her arms, as she felt instant connection to him, as Naruto was like her own child because of the hair color as well as he had the eyes of her little brother, or matching similar to her little brother, although the color was different, as she instantly felt attached to the child. "You know what, Kushina? If something ever happens to you, I'm gonna raise him as my own." As Tsunade then saw that Kushina looked at her with a deadpan look. "Seriously, geez, not wishing your own student a happy and healthy life, and wishing that she was dead so you can steal her child. Bravo, Sensei. I'm just joking with you, you know that." As we go towards Minato and Jiraiya as they were talking. "Yeah, and the good news is that the Toads were also quite anxious to meet the kid." "Wait, really?" "Yeah. Well, Gamamaru-sama has told some sort of prophecy to Ma and Pa, which they're not telling to any one of us, so they want Naruto to be, the next summoner, and want to properly train him in the sage arts as well." As Minato's smile fell. "But Sensei, those arts are quite dangerous. Even you didn't allow me to train because you did not finish those arts yourself. They say that the child of prophecy will be able to fulfill this, task and will be able to complete this training, which we have failed to achieve." I see. So, anyone else besides, Sensei and us knows about this? "Well, yeah. I might have told Fugaku by accident, and yeah, he has sent it in a document alongside with Mikoto." As Jiraiya's eyebrow rose. "What kind of document?" "You know, Sensei, wait, the the marriage one?" "Yes, but they're just born." Well, his clan pushed for it, and Mikoto and Kushina had a silent agreement, and that both of their children will be married if they had a girl and a boy, either one of them. And now that they have so, well, yeah, it is what it is. "But wait, I heard that Uchihas had only boys." "No, the thing is that they were expecting a boy. They were going to name him Sasuke as well. He was born, well, 2 days before Naruto, alongside born with him was his twin sister, which was, at a surprise even to them. So they named her Satsuki. Satsuki? Well, that's quite an odd name. I know as well, but enough about that. The thing is that now she is to be my daughter in law when the time comes. Oh, well, congratulations. The kid's life is set, I guess. As then, Minato looked at him with deadpan. Seriously, Sensei. Jeez. What? I'm telling you the truth. The kid doesn't have to worry about any woman now. Ah, Sensei. You and your philosophy. Sometimes I wonder that how even I am your student and became who I am today. Ah, I'm not that bad. Yes, Sensei, you are that bad. As after that, they went and played with Naruto until they heard a knock again. As Minato had to open the door again, and it was Hiruzen Sarutobi there, as he had a twitching eye. Minato, I'm happy that you have become a father and all, but it would be nice for you to return back to your position as the acting cog of the village. I don't want to deal with the paperwork already, I'm too old for that. But I took off a week worth of days off. Week? But you just left an application saying that you will be taking some days off. I thought that it will be 1 or 2 days. But a week? Yeah. Fine, fine. Since I'm here already, the work is done. How's Naruto? Well, he's fine, I guess. As he brought Hiruzen in as they were all having tea, as Naruto was sleeping, as they began to chat amongst each other. As they were talking about, well, what happened between Uchiha clan as well as the Namikaze Uzumaki family and the agreement between the political marriage and all that, as Hiruzen then said, I see, so the Uchihas were the one to make the first move, huh? First move? What do you mean? Well, since it is allowed that if two of the clans agree on a union between their two members, the others cannot interfere. Well, the others were also eyeing for this deal since the birth of Naruto 2 days ago. How do they know? Well, seems like Danzo and his root is still active, and he does know that Naruto is the new Jinchuriki as well. As their eyes widen. Wait, Jiraiya said, I thought everything went smooth. What do you mean Naruto is the new Jinchuriki? Well, Kushina and I were tinkering with her seal before the birth, just to, solidify it so that the Kyuubi cannot escape. But something happened and Kyuubi, or more like Yang side of the Kyuubi, half Kyuubi and her soul went inside Naruto. And without any seal, we do not know what kind of effect it might have yet. But Naruto is normal, and that's why I took a week off to monitor him as well. As they all then gained a serious look, this could be dangerous, Minato. Yes, that is why we need to take care of this somehow. We need to get Naruto away from the village because he cannot control his emotions. Any younger child couldn't. Says Tsunade. As Minato and Kushina remained quiet. I have a proposition, Minato. Said Hiruzen as he sighed. I may not like this, but this is the only thing that I know will work. What do you mean, Hiruzen-sama? I will become the reinstated Hokage, while you, Kushina, and Naruto take a vacation, a long one, away from the village. Wait, you mean that, yes, to train him properly. And what about the Uchihas? They might, get suspicious that we don't want this union because I haven't replied to them. Well, write down a letter and I'll give it to, Fugaku, and it'll be done. And after that, you can return when you think and deem that Naruto is fit to be in the society again, and everything is with him normal. Hi. As they were quite thankful for Hiruzen's sacrifice for the upcoming years, because even Hiruzen knew that this might take a long time. As for his students, they then decided something. Sensei, we will also be going with them. Because 2 seal masters are good than 1. Make it 3, Jiraiya, said Kushina. Yes, 3. And they might need a healer or something. Says Tsunade. I know. Be on your way then. Like right now? Yes. Because the more early you left, there is high chances that more early you will return. But he's still just a kid. Do you want more people to find out about this? Because I tell you this much, Danzo is still spying on us. I don't know how, where, or when, or how so, but he is. Because if he knows and has informed the civilian council about the birth of your son, he might have told them about this as well. Before the civilians label your child as a threat, you might have to leave. Before confirmation of anything. Hi. As after that, they begin to pack their stuff, and within half an hour, the house of Namikaze Uzumaki household was locked, as everyone was standing outside. We'll be going on our trip then, Okage-sama. As Minato handed over his Kage hat back to Hiruzen. Good. I'll hold it out for you, okay? Hi. As after that, the Uzumaki Namikaze family with their senseis left and their child. As Hiruzen then went back to the council room. As he has, well, expected, the council was gathered there, and they were looking for Minato. Where is Minato? He has, well, went on a vacation. And what about the child? We heard that. You heard. I'm surprised that was a well-kept secret. How did you hear? I would like to know that as well. As now they all remained quiet. You see, Danzo, your tricks are not going to work. You are going to try to manipulate them into thinking that the kid is a demon. But he is. You yourself said, and Minato himself confirmed that the QB, half of it, escaped into the child, and without any shield. Do you know how dangerous that is? The kid could be a walking hazard and destruction. As Fugaku then said, he will not be. If Minato has left, then it is for a reason, and that is to confirm whether the child is a threat or not. And I believe in him, as a Kage, that he will not allow any threat to befall on the village. As all of the others agreed with Fugaku, as some of the civilians did as well. Mainly the civilian head, which was none other than Mabuki Haruno, the friend of Kushina Uzumaki. Well, I trust in Kushi-chan's judgment, and not like we were gonna ask for anything to harm the kid. We were just trying to be aware of the circumstances that the kid is in, and if he is, not a threat to the society and all that. Otherwise, we were just going to say that they should, take him a far place away. And knowing that you must be the one to suggest this, and they did the right thing, leading the child away to confirm whether he's a threat or not, we have nothing to worry about. And hence, this meeting is not, of any fruition and any of matter. Good. At least some of the peoples here have good heads on their shoulder. They look towards his friends, or so-called of them. The elders, who look down in shame because they, again, tried to overthrow his power, and in the end, they were the ones tasting defeat and, well, insult. As after some time, we go towards the Land of Fire capital, as they have reached the borders of it, as Minato was being pestered by Jiraiya where they were going. As Minato had one place in mind. Where else then? He said, Uzushiyogakure's ruins. What? Kushina said, why there, Minato? You know that place is like... I know what it's like, Kushina, but that place is the one where Naruto can train and prosper without the, well, threat of having any other one endangered by him if it ever comes to that. As they all remained quiet because Minato had solid and valid points and they all agreed to him. So now they were departing towards that place. As after traveling for a bit, they arrived there. As it took them 2 more weeks. As Minato and Jiraiya went to build a house from the logs and trees nearby. While in the meantime, the tents were given to the ladies. Within the course of 1 month or so, with the help of shadow clones, the house with 2 stories and 4 rooms were built. As one room was built as storage for now, but later it will be used for when Naruto grows up. As time began to pass by, and Naruto soon began to grow up as well, as he was now at the age of 5. He was being pampered and trained by all 4 of them, because the 4 of them have gotten close and attached to Naruto to the extent where, well, Naruto was just too precious to them. And they didn't even want him at some point to become a shinobi, but they knew that it was because of the prophecy and all that he had to be. And Naruto has a knack for it plus. So he was learning and absorbing everything like a sponge and was becoming more effective and efficient in it. As he was already able to complete the Rasengan at the age of 3 as well, which was quite shocking in its own way. You see, how it happened was, well, let's go and have a flashback. At the age of 3, Minato was showing off his technique, which was called the Rasengan, to Naruto. Naruto at the time did not have even unlocked his chakra yet. As Naruto then said something. How do you do that, Dad? As Minato began to explain the theory of chakra and how to tap into it, as Naruto began to focus, as Minato and Jiraiya, as well as Tsunade and Kushina, watched and chuckled until they saw that Naruto had huge amount of enormous blue chakra surrounding him until he lifted up his palm. As after the explanation that Minato gave him, he followed the exact same steps to complete the Rasengan until Minato and everyone else had their jaw dropped. What? How is this possible? Naruto, you made the Rasengan on your first try. For some reason I feel hurt, said Jiraiya. Oh, stop it, Jiraiya, said Tsunade as she elbowed him. As after some time, Naruto then asked, Dad, what do you mean it is incomplete? I want to add in an element, Naruto. As Naruto then stopped the Rasengan, as he was given a chakra paper, and his elements were shown. It was Futon, Earth, as well as water, as two elements which could be regarded and related to the word style in the future as well, as Tsunade and Chara has expected. As Naruto then added Wind Chakra after learning an exercise within the next 2 days of it. And after activating his chakra and unlocking it of the 2 days, Naruto was able to complete the Rasengan in the form of a shuriken, as he has seen in his father's, weapons armory. As everyone was quite shocked, as when Naruto threw it, his hand nervous system was quite damaged, as his hand was beginning to turn blue, as he felt a little bit of pain as he was seeing, or from the looks of it, as his tears were coming out, it was a lot of pain. As they witnessed the huge amount of explosion and destruction that the jutsu have caused, labeling it already an S rank plus jutsu. And both Minato and Jiraiya were quite surprised and shocked, and felt a huge amount of proud from Naruto at the same time. Because Naruto at the age of 3 has accomplished something that no shinobi, even the sage of the sixth path, wasn't able to accomplish. As after that, Naruto's hand was healed and bandaged up, and he was grounded for using such a dangerous technique without the consent of his parents. So yeah, no chakra for him for 1 month. As something happened within this within this flashback, as within that month, Naruto in his sleep met with the half Kyuubi that has escaped into Naruto. As that Kyuubi came in front of Naruto in the form of his own self with orange hair and 9 tails behind his back, as the fox reflected his own self. Huh? How can I have 9 tail and why the orange hair? Who are you? What do you mean, who am I? I am Naruto. Who are you? I am Naruto. As after that, both of them talked, and Naruto came to a conclusion that this must be his inner self, because it was like him, and he liked Fox for some reason, so in the form of Nine-Tailed Fox. As after that, the next day when he discussed about this to his, parents, they became quite scared and shocked. And the moment came when they went inside the mindscape of Naruto with the help of the techniques they have borrowed from the Yamanaka clan, and saw for themselves what it was there. And they were quite shocked to see that it was their own kid, Kyuubi in the form of their own kid with 9 tails, and it was real genuine, and it seems like it had no memory of the past, and it has been now nothing more than a part of Naruto now as well in subconsciousness. And after some time, we see them coming to a conclusion after their meeting that it was because the Kyuubi escaped unintentionally because of the seals that were being tampered with by Minato and Kushina. The Kyuubi, or half of it, has become a part of, Naruto now. As after that, to confirm that, Kushina went inside her own mindscape to talk to the Kyuubi, who was tired. So you came finally, woman. Listen, Kyuubi. I know that you and I are of the Rocky Star. Rocky Star, you have tied me up in a huge mountain, and all my tails are being pierced. You know how much pain I feel every passing second? Because my chakra is repairing and mending my body again and again, fighting against the seal. Look, I'm sorry. I'll ease up the seal, but please, can you tell me what has happened? As Kushina began to explain everything to the inside, because it was the reasonable one, it listened. From the looks of it, half of my chakra and self has become one with him, because of your temperament, and Naruto is now the next half Biju and human hybrid. This shocked all of them. What could this mean? This means that your child is normal, but with the abnormal chakra of mine. He has unlimited potential and chakra now, so good luck teaching him and training him. as this is where they realize what has truly happened, and that was nothing more than the second aberration and, well, personality in Naruto's mindscape, which reflected his own vision of his own self. And after some time, they were okay with it and began to train him. As end of the flashback, as now we see that a 5-year-old Naruto was strong, quite strong for his age, as in front of him in the training ground we see Jiraiya panting on the ground. Well, kid, either I've grown old or you became too strong for me to deal with alone. Jiraiya said, as Fukusaka and Shima were there as well because Jiraiya has used Sage mode. Well, no one was looking, but unknown to him, everyone has witnessed this, and they were quite shocked as well. My word, Jiraiya boy. You were right. Naruto boy over here has a lot of potential. And guess what? Gamamaru-sama were right. Right about what, Pa? Naruto asked, because since he was introduced to the Toads very early on, and after he unlocked his chakra, he was able to sign their contract after summoning Gamabunta, and Gamakichi became his personal summon. So now, Naruto could talk to them easily, as Madan said, oh Naruto boy, it's nothing more than that you are just an exponential as well as talented boy. Pa was just mentioning that, she said, elbowing him. Oh yes, Naruto boy, nothing at all. That's after that both of them left, as Naruto sighed. Are they, well, acting like that? Seems like they were hiding something, you know? Well, the thing is that Naruto... Oh, wow, I'm really out of breath. You know, you should stop doing, what you're doing. What do you mean? Trying to peep at Bachan. And in the meantime, stop drinking as well, to get under her pants. As Jiraiya's jaw hung low. As that was it for Tsunade as she arrived there. That is not going on, Naruto. Oh, hush, Bachan. I know that you're trying your best to, well, make it seem like you don't care, but you care. We all see. Get a room, you two. As Naruto then left. You know, for his age, he's quite a smart kid, said Jiraiya as he was punched by Tsunade out of the room. What did I say wrong? He said while he was being flown away. Baka, she said as she had a huge blush on her face. As we go towards now the Konohagakure no Sato, inside the Uchiha household, to see that Sasuke and Satsuki Uchiha were being trained, as Itachi and Fugaku and Mikoto were witnessing this. Until a letter arrived from Minato, as it was named as Minato, but in reality it was Jiraiya who was sending Naruto's pictures to them and his training progress. I see. So he was able to achieve these feats within the course of previous years, huh? Satsuki, come here. You as well, Sasuke. Meet your, well, brother-in-law as well as you, Satsuki. Meet your future husband. As Satsuki blushed when, well, she saw Naruto and his smiling face, but when they heard his feats, they thought that it was, well, quite obnoxious and way too over the top. This must be some sort of mistake, father. No child at the age of 3 can activate chakra, let alone complete a jutsu that is already an S-rank one, and make it into a double S-rank jutsu. As that is when a crow appeared. I see. So it is real. What do you mean, Itachi? This crow was, well, amongst them when they left. You had crow summons since when? Since I was at the age of 3, Toho-chan. I had this summon. Why did you mention it? Because I thought it was unnecessary, said Itachi. Sometimes I wonder, Itachi, where I went wrong with you. As Itachi's eyebrow twitched. What do you mean, Toho-chan? Well, you act like an emotionless robot or something. Geez, you tell me, Toho-chan. When at the age of 2, you bring me to a battlefield and make me see the true horrors of the shinobi world. What do you expect from me? Oh, yeah, I saw a man die. Say in a cheerful tone? Obviously no. I'm gonna be dead inside, as I am. But let me tell you something. I'm happy that I have a family, and not only that, I will protect them at all cost. He said that before disappearing in the murder of crows. That was quite creepy, Nissan. As Sasuke then said, that was cool, Satsuki. As after that, Sasuke took the picture and wouldn't let go. Come on, Sasuke, let me see. No, mine, said Sasuke as her shining eye opened, as one Tomo was there in each eye. As their jaws dropped, as everyone stopped, as even Itachi appeared back in the murder of crows. Wait, what now? How did you activate your Sharingan? What? What do you mean? Why are you all so slow? As Sasuke was completely jealous. You know what? I'm gonna find myself a soulmate as well. Jeez. As after that, Sasuke left as well. As Tachi went after him to stop him. As this was going on in Konoha, more like in Uchiha clan, we go all the way to Naruto now. As now we have a huge time skip. Time skip to all the way up to 8 years when Naruto reached at the age of 13. As he was returning back finally to his village as his parents have told him that they were from. As they have already crossed the land of fire capital as they were now nearing Konoha's gates. As Naruto then said, so let me get this straight again. You want me now to go to the academy to become a Genin, even though you know that I'm advanced in level. Yes, Naruto. Well, okay. Wait, what? Just like that, kid? I thought you were gonna throw a tantrum or something. Said, Jiraiya, I'm not a kid, Jiraiya sensei. Huh, you're not a kid. And what am I? An old idiot and a pervert who somehow was able to land a beautiful lady like Bachan. As Tsunade chuckled, as she knew it was correct, as Jiraiya grumbled, while everyone else chuckled. You know, kid, stop acting being so smart. I'll see how you handle meeting your own fiancée, as Naruto flinched after hearing that, because he hasn't met with his fiancée and well, he has heard a lot about this from Jiraiya while he did his weird dance or his eyebrow dance or something like that. Enough with that. Jeez, I'm still young. Ah, too young to fall in love. Little Naruto, kuchi kuchi ku, do you want a, you know, milk bottle? Shut up, Jiraiya, or I'm gonna make you swallow your words. How so? As, after seeing Naruto smile in that manner, Jiraiya was scared. What do you mean, Naruto? As Naruto disappeared in a yellow flash as he appeared behind Jiraiya. 15,000 years of death. As, instead of one fingers, 4 fingers were shoved right up his ass as Jiraiya was launched into the air with extreme pain. As while in the air, Naruto disappeared and appeared behind him. Humongous spank as his hand formed a huge amount of red chakra, which was quite large, as Jiraiya's ass was spanked by it. As Jiraiya landed on the ground, as his ass was literally red now, and swollen. You know, kid, he said with a swollen face, I hate you. I know, I hate you too. As after being healed, Jiraiya chuckled. Well, let's not make a fool out of each other inside Naruto. Mattakun, you two seriously need to grow up. Well, I guess a little fun won't hurt anyone. Fun? Naruto used serious techniques as fun. Well, I don't mind. If anything else, I should be grateful because of him and his beating. I am able to handle your punches now, Tsunade. And that is why I hate this. As after that, they finally arrived with enough of their banter inside Konoha. As when they arrived, Naruto went straight towards the academy, as Minato's clone led him there, while the 4 of them went towards the Hokage office. As inside the academy, Naruto knocked on the door of the class after finding out the graduation class. As a man with a scar on his face opened the door. Oh, who might you be? I'm Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki no Mikaze. I was supposed to be here. This is a note from Hiruzen Sarutobi-sama. As after reading the note, Naruto was brought inside. Well, class, a student will be joining us today. He has been away from the village for 13 years. His name is Naruto. He has finally returned. As Satsuki flinched, as Naruto looked at her, looking at him while blushing a lot, as Naruto then heard his inner voice. I think that might be, your fiancé, Naruto, said his own self, which was still a little kid, with 9 tails, and his features. Are you sure, Minimi? You know, I hate that name. I told you to call me Kurama, because that name is quite nice. Fine, Kurama. Are you sure about that? Well, yeah. I can sense her emotions. Okay. As after that, Naruto went and sat down next to her and her brother. So you must be, yeah, nice to meet you. You must be Sasuke Uchiha, right? How do you know about us? Well, you can thank Itachi Ni-san and Jiraiya-san for that, because they have been contacting each other to get information about each other and sharing each other's progress, I believe. So all those feats that you did in your, reports, Did you achieve them? Yeah, I can show you. Cool. After this test, you have to. Okay? As he looked at Satsuki, as he was about to speak, as she looked away with a huge blush on her face. What's wrong with her? She's just fine like this. You don't have to worry about anything. As after that, the class test began. As after some time, it was time for the specific jutsu test. Now, all of you must perform a specific jutsu, which will gain special marks, and you can pause with this test, Kiba, as everyone began to chuckle. As one by one, all of them did their jutsu test, as it was time for now Satsuki, as she did her Sharingan test. As for Sasuke, who grumbled, as he has too unlocked his Sharingan, but it was a one Tomo Sharingan, while Sasuke had two Tomos in each eye. As he did the Fireball Jutsu test, which was outside, as Naruto then said, I need an open field for this. As Kiba then said, yeah, right. Work with what you have already, spoiled highness. Oh well, as Naruto without any hand seals made 10 clones. You see them? Yes, as Naruto then did something, as he began to disappear and appear in each and every one of the places with yellow flash, as now they were all blur, as Naruto stood in front of them. So, what do you think? What is that? That is something I call the Mirage attack. As all of them then made a Rasengan, as all of them were shocked. What is that? As Sakura then said, that is the fourth Hokage's technique, the Rasengan. How do you know that? As Naruto had a deadpan look, is he seriously gonna ask me that? As all of them had a sweat drop and nodded. Wow, interesting. Because I'm his son? Still, how do you know that? Because I learned it? How? The way everyone learns it? How? Wow, is she seriously gonna ask me a glass secret jutsu? Yeah, she's like that, forget about her. As after that, Naruto went with his headband back to his seat, and everyone was happy. Even Kiba was happy because he was able to pass, but one sensei was not. Naruto, what is it, Kurama? I think that, that Mizuki guy, right? The one with the scar one. Yeah? That guy is giving me bad vibes, like that of the snake one. Orochimaru's? Yes, same. I don't know why, but be careful around him, okay? And he has this malicious intent. Don't worry, Kurama, I'll deal with him. Be careful, right? Okay, I will be. As after that, Naruto sent a clone to monitor him, and in the nighttime he witnessed that Mizuki perform a break-in into the Hokage office and vault to escape with a scroll, as Naruto, while he was dashing, put his leg in between his feet as he face-fisted to the ground, and skidded a bit until Naruto snatched the scroll behind his back, as he made a clone and sent it away with the scroll. Alert the others as well, as Naruto now stood there. You know, I really didn't want to test myself out, but oh well. This will be the first time I'll test it against against a shinobi. What? As Naruto claps his hands together, as little markings appear around his eyes. Mokitan, wooden spike jutsu! As little wooden spikes appeared, which pierced through his arms and legs, as he was now in agony until the Anbus arrived. As Naruto was panting heavily. Damn! Still, just to use this much. A lot of chakra is required. As Hiruzen and everyone else who witnessed this was shocked. As Denzo, one also used the wood release to tie him down. How are you able to use wood release? I am naturally able to. Interesting. As after that, Tenzo then left. As the next day, Naruto went to the academy again, only to find out that he was placed under a tutelage of a Jonin because he requested it. It was Tenzo. As he arrived there, as Naruto for his voice remembered, Naruto Uzumaki no Mikaze, with me please, to the training ground 7. We'll be training with the Team 7, as Team 7 was none other than Sakura, Sasuke, and Satsuki, as the three of them were under Kakashi Hatake, who were also there now. Sensei, is there a reason you picked me? No, I was just interested with your abilities, that's all. So you were the one to use the wood release last night. Correct. But my Anbu life is a secret, and I have left that behind, and I will be grateful if you keep that a secret. Okay, Sensei. As after that, the training with the Team 7 as well as Tenzo began. And as time went by, Naruto became more proficient in his using wood release as well, within the course of days, as the other Ganins were quite shocked with his progress as well. He was a monster in learning and putting in play of things. As now it was time for their first C rank mission, while the D rank missions were completed. As they were now, both of the teams were allowed to go to the land of waves with only one client, which was Tazuna, a bridge builder. As they arrived there, they have faced different enemies, as Naruto was able to decipher them and defeat them even before 100 meters away, all thanks to his, well, intuition, or more like Kurama's intuition. As now, they were inside the land of waves where they encountered Zabuza Momochi. Within all this mess, as Naruto with his wind style Daipoda was able to throw everything away as the mist disappeared and Zabuza was seen on the other side. As Zabuza used his huge sword, as Naruto made a wood tree in which the sword was stuck, and the tree twisted itself to tie around Zabuza as well, as it began to absorb his chakra, as Naruto formed a Rasengan in both of his hands that slammed into his chest, sending him flying meters back, as he was now in deep pain as well because his ribs were broken. As Naruto stood over him with a kunai, "Surrender, Zabuza Momochi. Your ribs are broken. If not, then you might get hurt even more." Until he felt a senbon on his neck, as the senbon user then said, "Leave my master alone. I don't not wish to hurt anyone. We were here only for the bridge builder." As Naruto's clone then pointed 8 kunais to his neck, "And do you wish to tell me who this person is?" As now the masked person was quite shocked. "How? The person you're dealing with is a clone." "No, this clone is not so simple. It is an explosive one. The same one behind you. Now tell me, who sent you here?" As Haku then finally told who it was. It was Gato. Where is he located? As after that, the location of Gato was neutralized, as Naruto then told them to stay out of their way and they won't get harmed. As both of them were allowed to leave. As now we go towards them. "So what are we gonna do, Master? I'm sorry that I had only this choice to, It's alright, Haku. You did the right choice. Now we don't have to go back to Gato. All we can do is just leave here." "But what is going to happen to Gato?" "Who cares? Are you alright?" "No. That kid is strong. Way too much strong. And he make it seem like it was easy to defeat me. Well, it's not. I could give Kakashi no Sharingan run for his money. I believe in my strength that much. This kid is too strong. It was a nice thing that we know that always expect the unexpected from the shinobi world. I would like to see where this kid goes in the future." "Really?" "Yes." As for the Ganins of the team, they were quite shocked now. "How did you do that? Are you still gonna ask me the same thing, Sakura? Please stop. That is a trade secret. I'm not gonna tell you anything. A good shinobi is a shinobi that keeps its secret close to her heart." As after that, she stopped asking him, but still bugged him to reveal some bit of secrets to her, but to no avail. As Sasuke was also quite impressed by his brother-in-law's strength. As for Satsuki, she was, well, fangirling over Naruto at this point now. As now they were inside Tazuna's house and relaxing. Well, in the night time, Hinari, after muttering his words, Naruto with rage left, because he wanted to steam off a bit. As Satsuki followed him. As Naruto was training on destroying trees, he was about to punch another one until he stopped, an inch away from Satsuki's face. "Oh, I'm sorry, Satsuki-chan. I did not see you there. It's alright. I was worried about you, that's all." "I see. Well, I'm fine. You left quite hurriedly, Naruto. Is everything..." "Yeah, I wished it was, but as you know, everything is not fine. The kid, I can feel his pain, even though I don't know why, but I still can. I'm glad that I didn't went through that hell that he has been going through. Witnessing his parents die, if I witnessed that, I might burn this whole world down to the ground." As after that, they were talking until they heard some rustling in the bushes as both of them hid, and they saw that it was Gato and his goons. "What? The demon left? Huh, so much for the demon. You know what? I'm gonna kill those shinobis and the kunichis are gonna be mine to taste first, and then you can have them." Naruto's blood boiled, as he then did something. He made a wooden dragon. Word style. Wood dragon, not jutsu. As a huge wooden dragon appeared, as Naruto roared its head as it appeared there. As Naruto then said, "You have 10 seconds to withdraw." As they all chuckled at him. "You think this gimmick will scare us, kid? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Stop trying, kid. Nobody's afraid of you. Kill this bastard. 1. As Naruto disappeared, and within 10 seconds, as Gato blinked 3 times, dead bodies lay to the ground as Naruto was standing in front of him covered in blood. His eyes, they were cold, cold as steel and ice. I told you to run. You didn't. Now you shall pay. As Gato's limbs were chopped off, Naruto began with his fingertips, one by one. Each joint by joint, Naruto chopped it off. Whenever he was losing blood, Naruto would feed him forcefully the blood pill, increasing his blood levels 10 times, causing river amounts of blood to flow through him. And in the end, until there was nothing left, he died. After that, in the morning, Naruto was done with his debauchery, as he stood there covered in blood, as Satsuki was just too shocked to say anything and move. As she, alongside everyone else, have caught up now because they heard a lot of screams. As Kakashi and Tenzo saw this, as they looked at Naruto. Naruto, what have you done? He was saying something regarding doing some things to Sasuke and the rest of the women, and I couldn't take it one bit. So, I force-fed him blood pills, chopped out each bit of his joints until he felt an agonizing pain again and again and again, until the end. Naruto said. As Naruto then said, I'm not done yet. As he flew into the air, fire style, fire devastation no jutsu, as huge stream of fire burnt everything alongside the corpses to the ashes. As Naruto jumped down now, covered in blood. I gotta take a bath, sensei. As after that, Naruto went to take a bath and everyone else was still shocked at what has happened. As Naruto then came out, you murdered all of them, said Sasuke. It was needed to be done, Sasuke. Naruto, how can you kill that easily? I have killed before. Simple as that, sensei. The thing is that my parents told me about a lot of things, and this is one of them. I had already my first kill when I was a kid, albeit it was just an animal. But humans are also animals when they are in this kind of state and nature. So, while killing them, I imagined I was only killing animals for hunt, before getting hunted. It's like killing a predator before it harms what you protect. As they all agreed to his theory and philosophy, and after that, they built a bridge, and after its completion, Naruto and the Team 7 left. And once they returned, they were made aware of the tuning exams that were going to happen. And they saw and witnessed that the different teams from different villages were arriving into the village as well. And after the whole arrival and stuff, the tuning exams began. And tuning exams, the first part went as in canon, and the second part. Albeit this time Naruto was able to deal with Orochimaru as well. As Naruto and Orochimaru since have met before, Naruto was able to contemplate what he was able to do and could do. As Naruto was standing in front of him, while the rest of the Genins alongside his clone left, in which he switched places with. Quite a surprising tactic, Naruto-kun. You have grown exponentially, and thank God this is a clone, albeit a strong one, but still a clone is a clone. What do you want, Orochimaru? My offer still stands, Naruto-kun. I heard that you were back in town, so I came here to play and pay you a visit. You're still after that? Yes. I have finally found someone that I can have my life with. What do you expect me to do? You are a man, and so am I, and I don't go that way, you know? Naruto said in all seriousness. But you forgot about one thing. I was a girl before. I changed my gender because I can manipulate it, and I can do the same again. Just say the words, Naruto. No, Orochimaru, that is too creepy, and you could be considered a pedophile. I care. Do you think I care at this point? One more criminal name added to me. You disgust me, Orochimaru, and that is why you will never have me. Good, because I will kill that bitch then. As after that, Orochimaru turned into a woman. And she was more outraged than ever, as Naruto then left until the envoys arrived. Quite a tactic, Naruto-kun. You made me stay here and talk to you while you called off the envoys. What do you expect? You are surrounded, Orochimaru. No surrender. over my dead body. So be it. Hagafuin. Clone transportation. As Orochimaru's chakras abilities were ripped out as Naruto's clone sacrificed itself. As Naruto felt a little bit dizzy. Damn. As Naruto's parents then flashed in front of him as Kushina slapped him on the face. Hard. Do you think for a minute before doing stuff like that, Naruto? Until she hugged him. Sorry, Kachan. That was needed to be done. Had to take her abilities away. You just lost 1 year worth of your life, Naruto. And that is no joke. In Shinobi world, this could be dangerous. Well, your life expectancy is 25 years. I'll live long enough, I know. You have. So would I. As after that they hugged him, Orochimaru was captured and she was sent to a psychiatrist first before being sent off to the blood prison for eternity. And dealing with her as well. As for Konoha Crush, it didn't happen. As Suna was now revealed and livid to find out that it was Orochimaru, impersonating as their Kage. And their Kage has been dead in the dumpster behind as well, sweet back in the village. So they retreated for now. As after that, Akatsuki was revealed by Jiraiya to all of them. As time went by, within the next 2 years of Naruto just going on missions and becoming a Jonin in general, found out about their hideout. As Jiraiya was planning to go there alone by himself, the Tsunade was worried as Naruto went there with him, and both of them decimated both Amigakure. No one was able to escape except for them, Naruto and Jiraiya themselves. As after coming from there, Naruto has saved all of them indirectly, but Iba, Kumo, and Kiri were still out there. Kiri, since its new age, was more refined and forever better. As for Suna, so was it, and both of them wanted peace, nothing more. But Kumo and Iba wanted war with Konoha because of the new shinobi that has come into the bingo books. Thanks to all that has happened and transpired in Amigakure, the genius, Naruto Uzumaki no Mikaze. Strength unknown, powers unknowns, but his age was known, and that was 15, and it was quite dangerous to be labeled as a troublous rank shinobi amongst the Kages at such a young age. So, they ended up together, more than 8,000 shinobis there, and Konoichis alongside the Kages and the Biju users, as Naruto himself alone made 100,000 clones. And not only that, all of them had one thing in common. All of them had wooden dragons and wooden manes coming out behind their back. As the attack began, Naruto's own army versus the army of the 8,000 people. And until the end, Naruto and 100 of his clones remained, while the rest of them either were killed or were sent back with their tails behind underneath their legs. As now, Eva's number was worse than ever, only in a few hundred. As for Kumo, it was reduced from 100,000 to only 1,000 shinobis. And as for Naruto, well, he was able to come out victorious. As for why Kumo's numbers decreased so much, because most of the shinobis have deserted the village because they were being forced to fight. So, only 8,000 loyal shinobis were there now to fight, while the rest left. And these two shinobis were dead. Only 1,000 escaped. As for Eva, only 500 escaped. So you can say pretty much Kumo and Eva were now the two weakest villages, while the other one prospered. And peace treaties were formed between them. And as for those two villages, they all were isolated and blacklisted now, because they were dangerous and could be considered harmful because of their tendency to attack out of nowhere because they think they can. And henceforth the peace was preserved. Those who wished to harm were just trampled upon by Naruto, and those who wished for a friendship were welcomed with open arms. As for the Otsuzukis, after 10 years, when Naruto was finally 25 and had family with Satsuki, when they attacked, let's just say they were in for a rude awakening, as they were decimated and pummeled to the ground with Satsuki as well as Naruto, and their abilities to combine together. In the end, Naruto and Konoha and Shinobi World were able to trample even upon the Otsuzukis, who were regarded as gods amongst themselves. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story off, guys. I hope you like this one. If you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day.